so I journal a lot. And here's currently what my journals look like. I have another journal, but that's an exchange journal, so I'll talk about that in a later video. This is my planner, mostly to do with uni. This is my everything planner. I love this to death. I have 4 finished ones actually, and the last, actually sorry, I have 5 finished ones and the last 4 were all from Muji. This time around I did try and get the bigger one, and I love how it lays flat. I think now it's become a non-negotiable that my sketchbooks lay flat because it annoys me so much. But these I will explore in another video. For today's star is my passport size traveler's notebook in this beautiful camel color. I have it kind of filled. It's very new, so it's still undergoing a lot of changes. The pen here constantly changed. I think I put my Kawaii Sport there once, and then I put my Muji pen, which I really did like, but then I got this uni pen, and it's in the color coffee and I love it so much. I also have a banana color of it, and this just seems perfect. I didn't try to make them color coordinated, but I do really like this pen and how well it writes. I will show you a bit of its writing a bit later. So this is, I already opened it. This is a brown, it just comes with it, and I have a little insert. This is actually for the standard size, but I thought why not add it here. And I have a little if lost thing, so if you open it up it will just have a bit of my contact details, because if this gets lost I will be thoroughly upset. These are a few of the stickers I got when I was visiting my friend, and I love these. I have some of them dotted around, so I'll show them when they come. I have this little plastic insert, and it's like 4 of my favorite stickers, but I love them so much I don't want to kind of use them yet, so they're just here for decoration, and I think that worked very beautifully. I love how there's 2 of them as well in each section, but yeah, this is not my final thing yet, so it will constantly change. And then I have this the second part of it, and I have this quote which I really like. I also made an illustration with it which I sold at the art fair, which I was super grateful for. And then I have this photo booth picture, which is a picture of me and my friends. It was a full stripped one, but then I had to cut it so that it would fit, and I really like this photo booth strip. Is actually one of my favorite things to do, which is having a photo booth picture, so I'm really pleased that my friends joined me with this. And then I have this sticker which I got at the art fair. I will mention the artist on the screen, but this is kind of a really beautiful, it looks really beautiful to me and I really like it. And then I have this, I have this kind of message. Me and my friends, we kind of wrote messages in a box, and it was like for the art fair, so it was on a table, and I was not supposed to get any of the messages because I was the store holder, but then somehow this ended up in my bag, and I'm just taking it because I think it was like meant for me, so it's super nice to kind of have it, and it felt kind of meaningful that it was there. Then I have this craft fold thing. It has a few stickers, and it has this, I think this, actually I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's a label sheet that I just cut to fit the size, and I love this. This is written with my Twisby Yuko and the ink is Sailor Shikori. Oh, I will butcher the name, so I'll put it also on the screen. And then I have more of those stickers that I showed you guys here. Again, they're the same brand, and it has nothing inside. It has nothing inside yet because I haven't really gone out to, you know, spend time with it, so I haven't collected anything, but I'm very excited to do so. And then I have my Commonplace. I love this. I actually was like very skeptical that I would not be able to use it properly, or that it wouldn't be that meaningful for me, but I have grown to really like using it, especially how well it kind of makes my brain work. I think it's very fun. I will show you a snippet of it because it is kind of personal. So I'll show you the first page, which is just a few things I'm going to do. I started this on the 7th of April, and then I have like a little key section. I think I will expand on it, but for now these are just the categories. Okay, I'll show you this one. This one is one of my favorite quotes, and it links to a lot of my books, so I like having it. And then there's another quote that I found in my first ever journal, which I thought was really cool to have like a kind of circular moment. So here's what it is, and then it goes on. I will not show you too much because again it's a bit personal, but here you go. I did start it very recently, so obviously there's not much to it. And then I have a picture of a sticker of a croissant, which I really like, so very cute. I added this very recently. It's a watercolor insert, and it's basically for doodles and paintings. I thought that I wanted this to be like an everything kind of thing, so I didn't want to kind of doodle in my Commonplace, and I didn't want to doodle in my brain dump page, which was the first two inserts that I put in here. So I got this so that I could specifically doodle, and I love painting, if you know anything about me, so it just felt very fitting to have it. I did want to have a blank insert, but when I went to the store there was no blank insert, so I had to just do with this, and I really do like it. The paper is not very absorbent, and it doesn't really work like my Royal Talents, which is my favorite brand of sketchbooks in general. But I really do appreciate how like watercolor-y it looks. So I don't expect this to be like top notch, but I do really appreciate it. I want to do kind of like urban sketching and urban walks, so I thought this would be really cool to add in there. And yeah, so this is very new, so I only did the swatches. This is from the Winsor & Newton Cotman series. I love them. I really love them. I use them so much. But then I do also have another little palette, which I will show later on, not today. But yeah, I love them and I'm so excited to use them. I think I'll use it tomorrow for a hangout with my friends. And just a little quote which says, "Love should be fun." It is kind of a reminder to me because I kind of get bogged down in the fact that because it's a very routinely thing for me to be painting and sketching and drawing and journaling, but sometimes I do forget that I do it for fun as well. So yeah, and then there's the other end of the craft insert, and here is just the prop for my introduction video, which I still have to film, but I am kind of scared to start this channel, so you know, please be kind. And then I did this very recently. I think I'll add more onto it because I think it is lacking a little bit. It says "All is Well" from the movie 3 Idiots, which I thoroughly love. And yeah, just a nice reminder to have. And then this is also a very new insert. It's a stickers insert, and it is, I thought it would be a bit redundant because I have, let me get it out, I have this little pouch. It's from Muji as well, and it holds all my stickers, and I thought it would be a bit redundant to have this, but I think it's very useful to have this as well, because I was able to clear out quite a lot of just half finished or like semi finished sticker pages, and it saves a lot of space, and it also justifies me getting more. So anything that helps me get more is a good idea. So yeah, so I have filled a few pages. I really did like filling these pages. I love the feel of the paper, sticker paper. But yeah, and then I have a little I forgot the word, sorry, a little, I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, so I have that just for me to remind myself that, you know, it's okay if they're beautiful, like these ones. They're meant to be used, and currently they are being used, you know. But yeah, then I have this clip. I got this in Berlin in modular. I really loved modular. I wish I kind of thoroughly explored it, but for what I've got from there, I love, and I'm so grateful for having the chance to visit Berlin. And yeah, so that's my clip. I do think I want to get like the brass cover, but for now this works perfectly. I just do think it's a bit sharp, so I'll show you why that's a bit of a problem. But for now, let me go to my brain dump. This is, again, I love these stickers, and I love how kind of I made it a bit coherent. It's a brain dump. I love this washi tape. I saw someone write on top of it, and I was like, that's something I could do, and that's exactly why I incorporated it. And here, I love these stickers. I think I will repurchase. These are like very like accessible stickers, so yeah, I love repurchasing anything with flowers, anything with stars. They're always kind of in my sticker books at all times anyway, and I've been loving making these kind of flowers just because it's fun and it's cute, and I'm using like these brush pens that I got. Okay, and then I have this little sticky note that my sister gave me. I don't know what to write in it, so it's kind of blank for now, but that's okay because I don't want to rush it. And then I always skip a page, and this is a little quote that I like keeping. If it's your calling, it will keep calling, and exactly that's the reason why I started this channel. And then I have like a bit of like post ideas, a bit of like snail mail, a bit of like YouTube brand, and then all the things I wanted to add to my TN. So now that we're here, let's just check off everything that we have completed. I'm going to be using the banana color. So craft folder, yes. Sticker release, yes. Blanket insert, I didn't get, but that's okay. Weekly insert, that's for next year, so I don't need that yet. Brass clip, I think I'll get it when I reach a milestone. Plastic slips, yes I did. Black insert for sketching, watercoloring, I got that. And then these are kind of, my storage ran out, so I have no idea where I finished, but hopefully I didn't get skipped a lot. So, and then yeah, and then I outlined some of the problems I would have with starting a YouTube channel, because I'm kind of a bit indecisive, but I really did want to start one, so there's just a bit of like, you know. And then I tried to write out all the problem solutions, and then I want to show this is personal, and then okay, this is not personal, sorry. This is this pen, and at first I kind of skipped, but it's fine because it was beautiful. And then there's my wish list, and I will be filming a sketchbook tour soon, hopefully, if my storage allows me. And then there's just a bit of planning, and then just a few things. So here you go. And then I have a little memo for myself. You can do this, samiya. I really do write my name a lot, so I think when I read through my stuff, it's very special to me if I include my own name. And I really like writing little messages to myself. And as a key like consistent thing that you probably notice is that I write a lot of quotes. I used to love writing quotes, but at one point I thought they were really cringy and I was kind of humiliated in a way, so I kind of stopped. But you know, we live once, who cares? And here's a little cute puffy sticker. It was from Artbox in London, and I really like it, but I didn't want to use it too much. But you know, stickers are meant to be used, so here's that. And then I have the other end of the plastic insert, and it has my washi tapes. Surprise, the storage ran out again, but it's okay. So I think these are very resemblant of me. I have my other ones in my pencil case, but that's for another video. So these are my precious. I love these, and I think I'll have to restock the yellow one. And then yeah, I have my business cards, which I did for the art fair, but I still have some leftovers. These are only 3 of them. I have plenty of others. And then I have a few stickers here. And yeah, and then I had this pen loop from, and then I put it on my travels sketchbook that I took to Berlin and Bangladesh. But I thought, you know, I want one here, but I don't want to buy another one, and I was not going to use my travel sketchbook for a while because I will not be traveling for a while, so it made sense for me to put it here. I didn't want to ruin the leather itself, so I just put washi tape. It will probably ruin it, but you know what, it's meant to be loved, and if that's how it's loved, then it's fine. Yeah, so that's my kind of a rundown of my traveler's notebook. I love this. I'm so excited to see how it would change over time. Hopefully it has a very beautiful patina, but you know, only time will tell. So this is my traveler's notebook, and in camel color, and I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about my book. I would love to go on about my other stuff. I have so many things that I think I could just go on about for days, and this is a fairly new addition to it, so I am very excited to kind of continue talking about my hobbies. And if you really enjoyed it, please let me know, and that would be super helpful. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was very or slightly entertaining. Thank you.